Sunday.
For most, a close encounter with a big cat is only a dream, or maybe a nightmare. But just outside of Phoenix, Arizona, you'll find Dean and Bobby Harrison, who every day get closer than you can possibly imagine. They're the proud parents of a one-of-a-kind wildlife park known as Out of Africa.
When I was 7 years old, the Lord gave me an instinct to see from the predator's eyes rather than from man's eyes, to look at their point of view on the other side of the fence rather than from our point of view. And from that time on, I did that, and this is an interim result.
Come here. Ow. Ow, ow. Come on. Oh, it's all right. Nobody's going to hurt you.
Dean and Bobby met almost a decade ago. He was a salesman, she was a supervisor. And both were fascinated with wild cats. They decided to pursue their dream together, to form a wild animal park for big cats, where people could see them in natural habitats, where the cats never had to perform, where every cat was brother or sister to every other cat, and where each one felt like Bobby and Dean were just family.
One cat led to another, which led to another. It wasn't a matter of, well, let's just keep getting cats. It was, there was a need to learn about another cat, or there was a cat that had a need that was dying and was confiscated, and it needed a place. You love it, and you fulfill its needs, and you take every opportunity to help it when it has a need. And it just kind of all comes together.
I've never seen anything like this before. It's amazing.
They have no fear, and the animals know that.
Today, Out of Africa attracts thousands of people. They come to see the lion, tigers, the leopard, the serval, all the cats living together. And most of all, they come to enjoy the Harrisons' unique relationship with the cats. There's no tricks here, no jumping through hoops of fire. Most of the time, Bobby and Dean just talk about the cats and their experiences.
Well, actually, we were picking him up from the airport, and on the way home, he was sitting on my lap, and he was sucking on my finger at the time. And we said, what a happy guy. And that's how he got his name, H.G., Happy Guy Saginaw.
The rest of the time is spent doing what the Harrisons consider good-natured roughhousing, but what the audience might consider a wee bit frightening.
This old rough, he's not biting.
There's play, testing, and then there's an all-out attack. We get a lot of play, and that's what most of what we deal with them is involved with, is playing. There's a particular look in their eye that you see that is, you realize, my gosh, this one isn't going to play, this one is going to test.
You don't feel scared, you just go through the situation. We've had some situations that were frightening, but not at the time. It's afterwards talking about it and reliving it in our conversation that it's, you know, it's spooky. But you go through it, you do what you have to do.
Oh, it's nothing.
In the future, the Harrisons hope to expand even further. They want to make a home for jaguars, cheetahs, and even snow leopards. But right now, they're most concerned about their newest arrival.
Her name is going to be Kalahari.
This will be cat number 16, an African serval kitten born in Oklahoma, and a potential mate for their other serval. Like most of Bobby and Dean's cats, this one will be raised by them, fed by them, even sleep in their bed.
They sleep in bed with you, and they curl up with you. And then when they get bigger, you curl up with them.
There are no days off here, no other job they'd rather be doing, no other people or animals they'd rather be with. They live for their cats, and their cats seem to appreciate it. It's been a huge sacrifice, but for the Harrisons and these cats, it's been worth it.
To have a life like this, it takes complete dedication. We don't call it a job, we call it a lifestyle. We live it, we eat it, we sleep it, and it's wonderful. Not to say that it's not difficult and that we don't give up things that might be hard for other people to give up, but it's wonderful. I wouldn't change it for anything.
Bobby and Dean Harrison, living a dream out in the middle of the Arizona desert. They've created their own little world, maybe a little Eden. All we can hope is that they and their cats continue to thrive, and that the people who visit them realize how fortunate the Harrisons are to live a life close to the world's big cats.
They give us what we all need, a relationship, a feeling of being part of something greater than ourselves, a reason to live, a reason to do what we do, a reason for being.